we come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former national champion and National Player of the Year. What a run for Jay Williams.
If you want to tell the fans more about my accolades, I'm not going to stop you, but I think the attention should be focused on the game this evening. Let's pay attention to the court.
Jay, these 10 players on the court are ready to go, and so are we. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Beverly to Leonard. Trying to cash in, cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Curry. LA Clippers with the basketball. Strong finish for Paul George.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Thompson buries it. It's a 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Flushes it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Curry. Tough shot. He hits. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
George. Paul George. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Oh, he's 3 for 3 to start this game from downtown.
Nothing the defense is doing is making him uncomfortable. As an offensive guy, I love starting the game, finding my rhythm.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Curry has it. Oh, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Curry into the front court. They trail by 7. From long range, that's how you defend. To Leonard. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Patrick Beverly sends it away. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Curry, the hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
And scores.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
It's Golden State basketball. Thompson. He made his first effort, but not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Beverly to Leonard. Baseline drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Alec Burks to Green. Thompson. Great defense, forcing the miss. Beverly into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Alec Burks to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he knocks it down, Jay.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one, counted. And he makes them both.
That boy got jumper.
Golden State at the controls. Livingston to Alec Burks. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now 4 for 6.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oh, emphatic slam.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter is complete. The Clippers have the lead. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But, Ed, let me bring you inside one of the huddles. These teams are fiery. I heard one player say, we got to draw a line. We got to fight. We got to continue to compete. Get up in somebody's face. The effort will be there in the second quarter.
To Green. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein,
I said fast, Ed, fast.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Beverly. Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Curry, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
It's Steph at the controls. Beyond the arc for three. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Curry, that no good, off the mark. Warriors have it. Green to Russell. Has a chance. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Curry into the front court, trailing by 4. For three, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And look out, he was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Today's game to claim your prize at the customer service desk located near section 104.
Russell to Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense. To Leonard. A big finish at the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
To George. Nothing going here on that drive. Kevon Looney with the block. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kevon Looney. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
State Warriors. Number 11, Klay Thompson.
George. To Beverly. Going to launch beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Curry with the basketball. 5-point game. 4-3. And he hits. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Curry to bring it up. Down 4. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Paul George. Klay Thompson tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Green to Russell. To Green. Curry. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
That's it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Kawhi Leonard, count the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. Leonard Count the triple.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Bunsville Burgers, where the grill.
Curry. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
To Curry. Fires the three. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Drills the three.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry, and knocks it down.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
To Beverly. Shot from the lane won't go. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. He's looking for that touch.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Curry, good offense, beating good defense.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Russell with it up top. The deficit is 6. To Curry. Lets it fly from long range, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Paul George to Leonard. Klay Thompson swats in.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Possession lies with Golden State. Thompson won't go down. The follow won't go either. Probing the defense. Leonard knocked loose. And finishes strong.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Here's Curry with it up top. The deficit now up to 5.
Los Angeles, number 23, Louis Williams.
To Alec Burks. Over to the right side. Curry. Just not going down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Curry. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Alec Burks. Takes stock of the floor. Patrick Beverly snatching it out of the air. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Working hard on the glass to Leonard. Has a look. Nice pass to set things up.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
That misses with 2 seconds to go. 3 quarters down, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Curry, that's good D. Shot no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Leonard to George. From long range. He was all over him. Curry into the front court.
Oh! Out there looking like the Dikembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Thompson. Curry can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guy's down 11. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession.